I've been tattooing now for about 14 years, and I've been here in this location in the same spot for 10 years. Right now it's really part of my life 24/7, you know, so tattooing is always inside my head. I sleep, I breathe, I eat tattooing, you know what I mean? I love it, and I think that's all I can really say, you know, why I'm doing this is because I love it, you know, basically. We are very excited to put this show in there because I think that's a proof that finally tattooing is reaching a level that we can present that as a performance, as art as well. And yeah, we really hope that everybody's gonna enjoy the show. And also we wanna prove in a way that you know, we are just normal people like any others, that we love to have fun, we love to drink, we love to dance, and you know, tattooing is just part of our lives, you know, and it's nothing really that put us like different from others, except that we just decorate our bodies the way we do, you know.
Alright, well today I got this top right portion of my back done. Obviously my whole back is getting done. The left half is a Japanese haina, the right side is a gargoyle, because I have half Japanese and half American Indian on this arm, because I am American Indian. So Carlos gave a good idea of putting half Japanese, half like Western style on my back, which I liked. And everything has gone very smoothly. Okay. Everything that he does is just amazing.
So he gave you a lot of the inspiration for the work that you've got?
Exactly, because I actually had a different idea from my back of just making a haina, Japanese haina, and he's like, well, how about we do half and half? And anything that Carlos says goes, because he is an awesome artist, and I can trust him 100% with anything on my body.
Wow. Okay, so like you didn't have the idea before, like Carlos gave you some inspiration.
Exactly.
Wow, he's inspiring.
Because I wanted to do the whole American Indian thing on this arm, but since I already had that one right there on my shoulder done, he's like, well, how about we just do the rest like almost the same way and just blend it with Japanese art, because he's got like wind bars and everything in there, and I was like, do what you have to do. I was actually introduced to Carlos through a friend of mine, and all his work was awesome. So when I went up there, just the vibe of the shop, you know, the smell of the incense, the music, because, you know, he plays really good music there, I already felt 100% comfortable. So I knew exactly that I wanted to be there, and I knew that he knew what he was doing.
No regrets?
No regrets at all.
Any plans for the future, like after the back piece is finished?
Yeah, I'm going to probably take a couple years off, and then, because I'm leaving Japan soon, but I'm coming back to Japan for sure and letting Carlos do the rest of my body.
Wow.
For sure. I'm committed to Carlos.
Wow. Wow. It's like a marriage of tattoo.
Exactly. A marriage through ink.
Well, it started on the inside. It started with like that middle piece right there with the buildings and stuff. And then I decided I want to go all out, I guess, and then we went here. And this actually, if you can see, like on the buildings in the middle, it's an Andy Warhol piece called Suicide, and just something I found fascinating. And then like Carlos was really good about sneaking in like little things that I wanted. Like on one of the buildings, there's like, you can see right there is the Alfred Hitchcock thing, like his like kind of silhouette. And there's some other things from some of my other favorite movies in there that he snuck in, not so obvious, but. And then we went out here, and this was just completely Carlos, and I just said I want something with flowers, water, and swallows because they're my favorite birds. So yeah, he designed it, and I loved it. And then this was my idea. It was just kind of a spur of the moment thing. I just walked in, and I was like, you know, I want a girl and I want a tree. Can this happen? And he said, yeah, sure. And there it is. It's not finished yet. We have one more session on Monday, and then we'll be finished.
So is it like, what is it about Carlos? Is it the attention to detail that keeps you going back?
Oh, there's so much. Like, he's such a cool guy, you know, it's just really cool to talk to him, and, you know, from the second I walked in there, I felt completely at ease. So it's that, and he's just really just professional about everything. Like, he makes sure everything is perfect and makes sure, you know, I'm comfortable, everyone's comfortable, and, you know, after every session, it's always, like, he takes photos to make sure, you know, he takes really good photos, and he's really thorough, and just, yeah, he's a really cool guy.
So how about if he's designed it, you want to change something, how does that go down?
Really easily, like, you know, anything, pretty much, like, I've never had to change any of his ideas, because even if it's not exactly what I'm thinking, he takes what I was thinking and makes it better, and it always really, you know, so any little things, but he's always, you know, accepting of change. So
any plans for the future?
Yes. Next is going to be a back piece. It's going to be a big peacock. I have some stuff like kind of like a belt type thing that I got at another studio back in America, and he's going to kind of connect it all. It's going to start like on this shoulder, be a full back piece, and come around here and go down to my thigh. So it's going to be pretty intense.
Back to Carlos for that.
Absolutely.
Okay, Andrea, tell us about your tattoo, please.
It's I don't know, it's just something I kind of did the general design and many years ago, and had it on the shelf for a while and didn't go through with it for, I don't know why, but I took it in, I just kind of drew up a sketch and took it in to Carlos, and he kind of came up with this, and I liked it, so I decided to do it.
Why did you go to Carlos? Did you hear some nice stuff about him?
Yeah, I heard about him. Kate's my roommate, so I was happy with her stuff, and she always spoke very highly of him, so I went in to meet him, and very good energy coming from him, and he made me very excited about tattoo. Like, I hadn't gotten a tattoo in like 5 years since I went in to see him, and he just kind of revived that urge in me to get tattooed. I kind of did a sketch and brought it in, and I'm not a good artist at all, and it was very rough, and he made this design, and I think there was like one minor change that I made, a tiny change, so there wasn't that much of a...
How'd you feel now?
I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, it's very fresh. It's like 2 weeks old or something, so it's actually still healing, but I'm very happy with it.